Hello, this is Craig Murray here with a message to the people of Blackburn. I want to thank all of you who voted for me in the election. 7,000 people voted for me in the election, more than 7,000. I'm extremely grateful to each and every one of you, and I'm sorry we didn't quite make it. We gave it a very, very good go. We came in a very good third place, just 3,000 votes behind the winner. And we achieved a lot. We ran a campaign for Palestine here from Blackburn that was seen quite literally by millions of people online across the world. We had coverage on every single continent. We had coverage in Australia. We broadcast live several times to the United States of America. We were seen all over Europe, and we got out information on the genocide in Gaza. This was a fantastic campaigning platform for Gaza, and the people of Blackburn helped me do that. And it would have been great if we could have won on top, but sometimes things don't work out exactly as you'd want. And I also want to thank the people who didn't vote for me. I've been so warmly received here in Blackburn. I've received so much kindness. I've even received food from people I know were not politically on my side, but were concerned to make sure that I was okay while living here away from my family. I received so much warmth and love on the streets. And I may be the only candidate in history who had more selfies taken than he got votes. It isn't, of course, the end of my work. My work for Palestine goes on. My work for human rights all over the world goes on. And I think my work in Blackburn will go on. You know, when I came here in 2005 to stand against Jack Straw over the Iraq War, I only got a couple of thousand votes, and frankly, I didn't feel very welcome, and I didn't feel there was much more that I could achieve in Blackburn. Coming here and campaigning over Gaza has been completely different. Obviously, I got a much better reception in terms of number of supporters, number of votes cast, but also I felt that there really is a basis here for doing something, and in particular, there's a basis of support here for Palestine that I think will enable further work going forward, backed by the people of Blackburn. And also, there's so much more that can be done in the community. Yesterday, by coincidence, 2 different people came to see me and told me terrible and serious stories about people who had been locked up under anti-terror legislation and what appear to be possibly quite serious miscarriages of justice. One young man who was arrested at age 17 and has spent most of his adult life in prison, despite having never been involved in any act of violence. So there's work here I can do, I think, and work which it is perhaps difficult or dangerous for others to do. So I'm still here in Blackburn today as I speak, and I intend definitely to maintain the connection with the town going forward. So you haven't seen the last of me. I'm very, very grateful to everyone who voted for me. I'm very aware that some of those who did vote for me did so in the face of substantial pressures exerted through family or community not to support me. So I'm very, very grateful for you. I'm still grateful to those who decided to support somebody else. And for those of you, which is half of the population of Blackburn, 47% of the population of Blackburn, who did not feel the need to vote at all, please don't regard politics as totally hopeless. Most of it is. There are a lot of very corrupt politicians. There are a lot of people who will never make your life a better place. There are a lot of people who are in it for the money or for career or for what they can get out of it. But not everybody in the world is like that. and it is possible to find someone decent, and it's worth, even if you lose, it's worth making your voice heard for decency. And please give it a go in future. Well, thank you all very much indeed.